Still be doing things in the D. We still gonna do things in Arizona and other places as well. It's just an extension. We try to be summer everywhere. That's just what we do. We keep things up. We keep things rolling. And hey, this is what we do. But let me do a little news, and then we got to get back to that topic, because that topic is hot. And if those of you that just came along and you didn't get the topic is, why do so many guys post negative stuff about women in social media? Y'all just tell me why. I don't understand why guys got to say anything negative about women. If you can't handle that woman, or if you can't handle women, period, move on to something else. Well, I'm not saying move on to guys or anything. Move on to another woman. There's no reason to say anything negative. It's just something you couldn't handle. It didn't work out. So you just move on. Or as we used to say back in the day, float on. Boom, ba-doo, ba-doo, float on, float on. Just float on somewhere else. Shit, it ain't hard. It's simple math, simple arithmetic. See, Craig said big sigh. I know, right? Hey, it's easy. You know, you move from one woman to the next woman. Whatever reason, it didn't work. I ain't got nothing negative. Now, if you ask me about my ex-wife, I don't know. I might be close to saying some negative things. I would try my best not to, but hey, it's what it is. See, Heather says they speak bad about her hair, makeup, her anything. This is, you know, I think some men do that, you know, to kind of make themselves look good, you know, to talk about somebody else or what a woman ain't got going on and what she not looking like, and she got this bad, she got that bad. Really, they want to get with her, and they don't know how to talk to her, so they'd rather degrade and talk about her as opposed to trying to come at her in a positive way and being shot down. You know, that's the sucker way out. But that's how this is how some of these guys in 2017, this is how they do. Because I'm one that also, let's see what she said. She said something else. Man, people are clicking my thing so much. Just consistently dogging all women out all day from 8 to 8. I don't think I've seen that much, but I have seen a lot of it. Thanks, Barry. I try my best to have a good show. Craig said, out of sight, out of mind, in the X's, be gone, stay gone. But Craig, most guys don't know how to, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to tell you know, a woman, okay, we done, I'm gone, I'm done with it. You know, nothing need for me to say. They don't understand it nowadays. These days, they got to post this about a woman and say that about a woman. Not saying women don't do it, but you find a higher percentage of guys out there dogging women as opposed to uplifting. And you need to do more uplifting. You know, if it didn't work out, so fucking what? It didn't work out. Nigga, push on. You know, and I'm not man bashing. I ain't dogging the fellas out there, but I put my money where my mouth is. And I can only talk about what I see. And y'all know I'm good for that, because I talk about what most people won't talk about, or scared to talk about, or just won't. And I'll talk about it. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care what people say about me. I'm going to say what I feel. That's just what I do. I keep it real. I've always been that way. I believe the media was made for me. Like I said, I wish I'd have done this a long time ago. It just fits to me like a glove, like a hand inside a glove. This just fits with me. I'm also trying to continuously to build myself. I try to limit, because I notice myself, I say that I don't like that, so I consistently try to get my vocabulary on point, and having a good wife that be on me about that as well. it helps. See, I said See, I'm mad about that. I want to try to be like, well, I can't. I want to be like me, but I want to have that vocabulary like my boy Stephen A. Stephen A. He be on it. So, but I'm gonna do what I do to make it work for me. I don't want to be Stephen A. I want to be Tank Dog, or as people know me, James Scott. But have a decent vocabulary. Seeing that I'm a college grad, I can't have that GED mentality or that GED talk. Yeah, I don't want that. And see, Craig said, quiet as it's kept, my next book is called Give Me My Rib Back. Oh, come on, Craig. See, that's what she's talking about. That's what we talking about. Why would you want your rib back? I don't want my rib back. I'm going to enhance me another rib. You keep my rib that was given to you and try to enhance what I have given you, what the Lord has given you from me to you. So, you can put it out there like that, but it's kind of negative. From a woman's perspective, it would be kind of negative. And you want more positivity so you can have more people to buy your book. Because you want black, white, brown, yellow. You want all religions, all races. And you want men and women buying this book. So I would change the name. I wouldn't call it that. He also says, where Paper Chase, the artist, and I live, we struggle with our sisters. Well, it's not just you that struggle with sisters. I think we struggle with each other. So it's not a man or woman thing. And also, Deshaun says, Tank, you should hold a seminar on how a woman should be treated. I mean, I could. Me and my wife, we have thought about doing something for relationship-wise, because a lot of people nowadays don't understand and don't know how to work on keeping a great relationship or a great marriage. We've been married going on 14 years. And has it been a struggle? Yes. You know, it's like a job. We worked at it. We worked at it together. So, hey, we will. But, you know, we just got a lot of things going on now. We got to take one thing at a time. And Craig said, can barely speak to them. Seriously. So, you got to, Craig, you got to figure out what's the reason why you all in the PA are having such problems and such difficulties with communication between man and woman. That is the answer right there. Once you figure that out, then you can understand what's the issue, what's the problem. Because evidently there's a problem, there's a breakdown between man and woman there. We have some issues like that, but we don't have that kind of breakdown. You all have a serious breakdown in Harrisburg, PA. Yeah, y'all got some issues down there, and you all need to figure out how to work on that.
He don't seem like he have a problem talking to women, because Candy don't have no problem.
That's true, but that's maybe just one of many.
Right, but just because the woman is not interested in you per se doesn't mean that there's a breakdown in communication. It's just that that person is not interested. You can't make a person interested.
No, it's true. But what he said it was many of women that are having problems with the guys down there. Not just him.
It might be the approach.
True. But,
you know, all women aren't willing to accept a dude coming up to you. What's up, baby? How you doing? You know, that intellect, that mind thinking that no matter what you say, somebody's just supposed to be interested in you.
Right.
It's not the case.
True.
You have to do better to get better. You got to bring something to the table.
He said very recently 2 females just killed 2 men. Wow,
for what?
Y'all got it serious down there. For what? They might be hood women. So we got to know what type of women are we dealing with. Are we dealing with hood women, or are we dealing with business women?
Oh, no, we ain't dealing with no business
Well,
women.
you can't be, these days, you never know. Business people are doing stupid stuff just as well as hood people.
I ain't saying that. I'm saying just for psychotic reasons.
Yeah.
Usually that's the inner city people.
Mm-hmm. Also, Heather says, since we did guys start expecting women to pay for dates,
that's the killer right there.
Then dog them out because women don't pay. Now, that's this new generation, Heather.
Had it where they try to dog you out even if you do pay.
That's this new generation because I'm old school. I believe whether the woman asked me on a date or I asked her on a date, I believe that the man should pay. Only when you've gotten married or if you've been in a relationship for a while that you all can, maybe one day she paid, the next day she paid. But in the beginning within a relationship, the guy should always pay. And that's like I'm saying, I'm old school. So, you know, this new age generation, I don't get it. And these new guys expect for a woman to pay for them. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that at all. Also, what did Craig say?
Chapter 2.
Craig said, Chapter 2. Just because he spoke to you does not mean he wants your student loan debt. All right, now you went to a whole.
No, he said he don't mean he want to pay all your bills.
I understand what he's saying. But when you saying that, Craig,
just
you got to also.
Just because a woman went to school don't mean she got to have student loans.
Yeah.
Some women pay for their own education.
Yeah. And if they do got student loans, they may want to pay it themselves. But you got to understand, if you take on this woman, you take on the debt.
Bills.
You take on the debt as well, yours or hers. That's just normal. So now, if you didn't look into that and you didn't ask it, then hey, that's on you, dog. You know that's that's just understanding. When you in a relationship, you got to take the good and the bad. You just do. And there is no relationship out there that just has total good. It's just not. You know, you're going to have the ups and you're going to have the downs because that's just how life goes. That's just how it breaks down. It's something that you got to understand. And Heather's saying, exactly. Ooh, I got chewed out for saying what you just said. If you're together, I don't care. I'll buy your ass a sandwich or make a full course meal. All right. So true. You know, guys, you have to understand that there is good and there is bad. And if you're not willing to